Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago White Sox March to October. If you're someone who keeps up with this series pretty much right as I post it, sorry for missing a couple days. Kind of had a couple things come up and I wasn't feeling the best, so I just, missed a couple days, but now we're back. Shouldn't happen again. But in that last episode, things have been going, I don't even know how to describe it. Because, we've definitely been underperforming. We should be doing a lot better. But we're still a decent ways out in front of this division, which, yeah, it's not impressive based on how the division's playing. But it's not like we're in a ton of jeopardy. But I definitely want to be playing better. The trade management screen is about to go away, too. We have just 4 days left until the trade deadline. And as long as it's the same as last year, this screen locks once the trade deadline passes. And I was looking through our lineup just to see if I want to add any positions last minute for a final push, but just our 9 starters here, it's the same 9 guys going out there versus righties and lefties. Nobody's standing out as worse than the rest, and nobody's really standing out as better. But I don't know, there's really no gap, I guess, we need to fill. Everyone just needs to play slightly better, But I did take starting pitcher off the positional needs screen here. I kind of wish I would have done that sooner because we kept getting trades for starters. And it was a couple episodes ago now that I felt pretty comfortable with Dallas Keuchel anyway. Because, he's pitching for the most part okay this season, and even if he breaks down at this point, we have Lopez, we have Luzardo, who can both, basically pitch as a starter. So if Keuchel really falls apart here at the end, we can slot one of them in. By the time playoffs come around too, we can go to a 4-man rotation. So I'm not really looking for another starter. The only thing I'm really looking for is basically what has been on my player's target screen since the beginning, and it's one more big lefty arm. I might even take this Victor Gonzalez off just because I don't want him popping up and taking up a spot. I would love to have, first and foremost, I'd love to have Garrett Crochet being able to come up because he'd be just as good, if not better, than literally any other higher overall lefty we could go out and get. But as far as who we could get, it's pretty much the same guys that have been on there all year. Just right around that 80 overall mark, lefties that I know we can rely on. Man, I'd love to get Chafin. And you know what, just kind of looking through real quick, I might add Will Smith to this list. I already have Minter, who I think I'd rather have Minter. But Will Smith here, he would just be a rental, but they're barely using him. He's only pitched 9 1/3, so they wouldn't miss him too much if they did trade him to me. This is interesting. I'm just still looking through here. Richard Blyer has pitched one more game. He's made one more start, and it doesn't look like it went well. Because wasn't he at 59 innings, 59 earned runs? Now he's at 62. He's given up 6 more runs, so it must just be something with him starting. Maybe he would have been fine if we got him as a reliever, but I wasn't about to take that risk. But yeah, I guess all this is really just to say I'm not really changing what we're looking for. I'm not looking to make any trades unless it's for another lefty in the bullpen. And if it is for one, we'll have to see who we give up because we still got to look towards the future. I still think I'm in the same mindset of not wanting to give up either of these 2 guys, although it seems like they're not getting as much of a boost as I would have thought. Maybe it just kicks in more near the end of the year. But I figure if there's any position we need for the future, it'd probably be second base because we should have first covered between Sheets and Vaughn. We should have third covered, whether it's Moncada staying there or him moving to second, and then one of these guys coming up. That's why I want to keep them, but we should have short covered. Well, actually, I don't know, because I forgot to mention this. TA's a free agent, and I did not realize that. But that's even more of a reason why I want to keep these guys around, because Montgomery can play short. But Eloy has got left covered for a while. Luis Roberts got center covered for a while. Right field, we got Pollock for at least another season, so we got that covered. I'd be fine getting rid of Adolfo, though. I don't know, I feel like I'm just rambling at this point. We might as well get into some gameplay. So yeah, we got this game to close out against the Rockies, up 1-0, and then chances are at the end of this game, we'll either just be simming straight past the deadline, or we'll get maybe one more trade popping up.
The White Sox have a thin lead in the division standings as we close in on the trade deadline. Do you think they'll stand pat or go for the splashy trade pickup, Singy?
No, I think they're looking to make a move before the deadline, Boog. And yeah, they're out in front, but not by much. They really need to put some distance between themselves and the rest of the division.
All right, well, they were talking a lot about like what we might do at the trade deadline, so that leads me to believe we probably will see one more trade popping up. Hang on, do I want to keep going with Cease? He has only allowed, or he's allowed no runs, only 2 hits, but also 4 walks. Our RBI has come from Vaughn because, of course, it has... Yeah, this is just a pitcher's duel. Senzatella has given up 5 hits on 1 run, but he hasn't walked anybody. I'm probably, you know what? I'll probably leave Cease in for this batter. And I see they got a couple lefties coming up, so I might just see what Cease can give us in this at bat and then call it a day. Oh, he was frozen there. That might be a good way to end the day. Strikeout, looking, I might just call it here. It's a 1-run lead. I don't know. I just don't want to risk overextending. We should be able to put up some runs, right? This is Colorado. I shouldn't have to worry about a 1-run lead, right? Oh, he was Frozen 2. Never saw Frozen 2. Come to think of it, I might not have even seen Frozen 1. Dude, he won't swing. There we go. Out in front of it, popped it up to right. That was like a 12-pitch at bat, but we're all good. Bummer does his job. Now we just got 2 more innings to cover, and one of them will be Hendricks. So really 1 more inning to cover. I shouldn't say that, because the minute I get confident, that's when Hendricks is going to blow it. I don't really know. I wasn't feeling it swinging the bat with Layuri. I thought we could sneak a bunt down or something. I was trying to get it more towards second base, though. That was the goal, at least. Oh, man, that... You can't really see much of a better pitch, much of an easier pitch on 3-2. That was borderline a hanger when it comes to being a changeup. Come on. Oh, I thought that was more of a looper. I thought that might drop in. That wasn't that bad of a swing, though. I mean, come on. I was going to say, I guess this is another game where we're just not hitting, but that wasn't even that bad. Just got to press X slightly sooner, and we got it. I think I'm going to go Graveman. I keep waiting to see the day where we bring Graveman in and his ERA is looking better, but every time it's still in the high 4s. I've definitely given up my fair share with him, so it's not like it's just the CPU that's pitching bad with him, but he should be good. Not when you're throwing that, though. Dude, this is probably why I give up runs with him. What was that? There we go. At least we make 1 good pitch. That's all it takes. Dude, Iglesias has not swung the bat yet. I kind of just want to throw it right down the middle and see what happens. Okay. Basically did. Oh, he wanted it. Dang, dude. That stunk. He swung 1 time. And it was to foul off a 3-2 fastball right down the middle. See, this is where I don't know. I don't think of Kendall Graveman as a wild pitcher, but like he has such a big par on him on legend difficulty like this. That could be big. We got no speed running to first. Easy double play. Not the best inning. But we get out of it kind of 1-2-3. I call it a 1-2-3. Gave the lead to Hendricks for the 9th. We should be good. Seems about right. Not timing up the fastball inside. You know, now that I think about it, I wonder if me not hitting well still in this March to October is down to me playing Diamond Dynasty, still not moving up to the harder difficulties yet. Because really, outside of this March to October, everything I play is in Diamond Dynasty. And I still haven't played really higher than All-Star in anything, because Battle Royale events, those are all on All-Star difficulty. Ranked seasons, I haven't gotten up. I haven't played enough to get to a higher rating yet, so I'm still playing on All-Star there. So I'm wondering if just, you know, only playing on lower difficulties and not seeing, you know, the higher pitch speeds and stuff that you see in the higher difficulties. I wonder if that's, I mean, it would make sense that it's hindering me in this March to October. You know what I hate too is when you work a 3-0 count and then they just throw 2 fastballs in the meat of the zone that they get over for strikes, and then especially when you don't end up getting a hit. I just hate going up 3-0 and then they bring it back to 3-2. I just hate it. Yeah, alright. You know, I'm just being too negative. I need to be more positive. Think positive and positive things will happen. My positive thinking right now is that Liam Hendricks is going to come in, sit him down 1-2-3, and even though I played like trash, we can still walk out of this one with a win. Okay, maybe throw a strike, Liam. There we go. Get the chase on the curve. That's what we like. Alright, under that one. Pop up to third. That'll be out number 2. There we go. Fastball by him. I feel like that was not an easy 3 innings pitched. Like, I feel like every at bat I had to work. But I don't even know if I gave up anything. I don't think I gave up any base runners. But hey, we pick up the win. Pitching staff got the shutout, so we get an extra fireball. We'll have to see if we actually get it, because I feel like a lot of times when we get, like, you know, 2 panels of fireballs, we only end up getting that top one. So let's see if we get 3 or 4. And yeah, it's only 3. I don't know, guys. All right, let's see what happens here. We're gonna get a trade. We are going to get a trade. Oh my god, Adam Simber? I might make this trade just to do it if the other ones are no good. I love Adam Simber. I haven't seen him pitch much in real life. I just love him because of this game in like the last 2 or 3 years of Diamond Dynasty. I will do this trade. If the other 2 trades are no good, I will do this trade because I don't care about getting rid of Joel Booker. Padres, who do you want to give me? Blake Snell for Luzardo and Wes Kath. That's actually a pretty interesting proposal, if I'm being honest, but I don't think it's one that I'm gonna do, because Luzardo might not get up to the overall that Snell is already at, but Snell we would only have for 1 more year after this. Luzardo we got locked up for more than 1 more year after this. And I've already talked about why I want to keep this guy in the roster. So probably going to decline this one. Don't even know why this popped up since I took starting pitcher out of my like players to look for thing. Braves though, that's promising because I've got 2 Braves on the players to target screen and it's Will Smith. It's Will Smith for like nothing. This is so ideal. They were hardly using him 9 1/3 innings this year, but in those 9 1/3, giving up 4 runs kind of translates to a decent ERA, I guess. But he's that high overall lefty we're looking for. He's just a rental for this year, but I don't really care. I still don't know what the Crochet situation is going to be like, but one way or another, I'm going to do what I can to make sure he's on the team next year, whatever we have to pay. So only having Will Smith for this next couple months, I'm fine with. And yeah, neither of these guys are, I mean, they're both D potential, so who really cares? So yeah, I mean, this is pretty much the trade I've been looking for all year, and we finally get it right before the deadline. Let's go ahead, accept this trade from Atlanta, and add Will Smith to the bullpen. Now, I'm hoping the game is smart, and usually it is. I hope they send down Jose Ruiz, which, you know, he was kind of like Will Smith for us, but even more to the extreme because he's been in the bullpen ever since the start of the year and he's thrown 3 1/3. So hopefully they send him down. Bummer's actually been getting a little bit more work here and there. Maybe it's just because I'm using him. I don't know. But let's see. Let's see. We're just going to sim right past. So no more trades. Trade deadline is officially passed. We're picking up some wins. Did we lose? I don't think we lost in that stretch. And how about this? Finally, a Tim Anderson player lock. We have moved up to 92 projected wins now. We're okay, yeah. We went on a winning streak. The rest of the division did not. And now we're 11.5 up. 52-60 is second place. Oh my god. What a division. Jose Ruiz is the one that got sent down. So now our entire bullpen, we started with, I think, 4 players in the 60s, and now we have none left through our various upgrades. We've added Will Smith, we've added Christian Javier, we've added Luzardo. But you know what, guys? I know it's a short episode, but after that last game, I'm just not feeling it at the plate, and I don't want to not be feeling it when I get a Tim Anderson player lock. And you know what? If I'm being honest, I also think Tim Anderson player lock is a good way to start a new episode and a good way to title an episode. So we'll save it for the next one. Don't hate me that this one was so short, but it was good. it was a good episode because we didn't lose a game and we're pretty much a shoo-in to win the division if we weren't already. So guys, you know what to do. Hit that like button for me if you enjoyed this one. Make sure you come back for the next one to see the Tim Anderson player lock. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already so you don't miss that. But that does it for this one, guys. Thank you all for stopping by, and I will see you next time.